I was 22 when I was diagnosed. I was working at QE2 as a lifeguard and was also playing in my band. We'd just come back from a European tour, 7 weeks touring over there and playing, and I was just getting really tired and then started getting a few bruises. I mean, I was working 40 hours at the pool and then gigging every Friday, Saturday night, so I kind of thought I was tired from that reason. But yeah, I started getting bruises and stuff, so I was like, oh, I should probably go to the doctor. It's not really normal. So I went to the doctor and I had blood tests that night. I went home and went to bed. The next morning I went back in for the results and I was just told straight to go to hospital. He didn't actually tell me what was wrong because he wasn't obviously really sure. Went in there and about an hour later I'd had bone marrow biopsy and everything, and they told me that I had leukemia. So it was all quite fast and sudden, kind of at the doctor's and then the next day in hospital, so it was all a bit of a shock. I just thought I was going to die. That's kind of what you hear about leukemia. You kind of think, oh, people die from that, that's what's going to happen. But I guess I was really angry because I was only 22 and it was kind of like a bad time to get leukemia, if you can have a bad time to get it. So it was kind of, yeah, just a huge shock to me and my family, I guess, yeah. Mum was really upset. When I was at the doctor's, my doctor actually rang her after I'd left and told her what was happening and stuff like that, and told her to meet me at hospital. And she fainted at work and all that kind of stuff. So she was really like, oh, if I could have it, I'd have it instead of you, kind of thing. And I was like, Mum, you wouldn't be able to deal with this. Like, move on, I'm stronger than you, whatever, kind of thing. And I guess, yeah, my sister came in with me, and then I didn't see her for a week because she couldn't handle it, kind of thing. So, yeah, it's hard. The next day I had a Hickman inserted in here, and the next day started chemo. So I had 5 days of chemo in hospital as an inpatient. I was in isolation for 5 weeks. So yeah, I had the chemo for that long, and I got an infection in my line, and it like shut down my liver and kidney and stuff. So I had to stay in hospital a lot longer than they would have expected. And during that time, had quite a few bone marrow biopsies. I think 3 or 4 in that time. Then I got out, and I was allowed to have chemo as outpatient, so I had chemo for another 5 months, just as an outpatient. Only had to be admitted 1 more week for having low blood counts, so yeah. Yeah, I lost my hair. It was kind of good. My hair was all ruined from dyeing it and cutting and all kinds of things. I had a big blonde streak out here and that kind of stuff, so getting that cut off, it wasn't really a big thing for me. I knew it was going to grow back, so it wasn't really a too big issue for me. Yeah. I coped quite bad. I was pretty, I got really sick. I kept, like, the vomiting was the worst for me, and just feeling sick. I mean, I tried to get on with doing normal stuff and that kind of stuff, but yeah, that was probably really hard for me. And a lot of the steroids that I was on made me gain quite a bit of weight, so I kind of put on probably 15 kg, I think, during treatment, but a lot of it was fluid, so kind of went away. That wasn't too bad. I was planning on joining the police force around that time, so I kind of was happy to give up the lifeguarding. I was a bit over it anyway. I think the hardest thing was giving up the band playing, because I couldn't be in bars where there were crowds, and I couldn't, when I was in isolation, leave the isolation room. So giving that up was probably the hardest for me. I took a guitar and trumpet into the bone marrow unit and played on that when I was, you know, well enough to have a go. But yeah, that was the hardest for me there. I got into remission in August of 2007, so it took me about 7 months to get into remission, which apparently was a while, but they finally got me into remission. So yeah, when I found out, I think I went into town and just, yeah, partied up. It was a good night, and yeah, it was good because I was most excited about, I got a PICC line put in after my Hickman got infected. I was most excited about getting that out because then I could go swimming again. So I was probably, yeah, right up there. Yeah, I was on chemo pills for 2 years, so I had to have blood tests every 2 weeks at the start just to continue to monitor my levels on the chemo pills, and then it dropped back to every month, and I saw the doctor every month. Now I'm down to blood tests every 3 months and seeing the doctor every 6 months, so Now I'm at Teachers College, so in my second year this year, and back playing in a band, not the same band, but a different band, and getting as many gigs as we can, obviously, with the earthquake and not many venues. And yeah, just getting back into sport and swimming and stuff like that. I guess just stick it out. Like, it seems like it's going to be a huge thing at the start, but there's often, you know, light at the end of the tunnel. You can, as long as you stay strong and really never give up hope, then, you know, you get through it.